They say strategy is simple. Execution is hard. Well, what if your execution engine is running on fumes? What if your team is disengaged, your turnover is high, and your customers are losing faith? Today, we're turning up the heat on 3 HR trends that no longer belong in the C-suite's rearview mirror. These are trends that every forward-thinking executive must confront head-on. Welcome back to the channel. Employee engagement is business performance. Let's start with employee engagement. Too often, leaders view engagement as a soft HR initiative. But engagement isn't about perks or pizza parties. It's about whether employees feel valued, trusted, and aligned with the mission. And when engagement is high, productivity rises, turnover falls, and customer satisfaction improves. That's not soft. That's measurable business impact. No. 2. Performance management is another area where HR must think like strategists. A performance review shouldn't be a compliance exercise. It should be a business lever. When we link individual performance goals to organizational outcomes, we can measure ROI directly. Are we reducing waste, increasing sales, driving innovation? Performance management done right creates a line of sight from employee actions to shareholder value. And yet, most companies still fall short. Why? Because they treat HR initiatives like tactics instead of strategies. They ask, what's the best way to roll out a new performance review system? Instead of how can we use performance management to achieve our business objectives? When executives ask the right questions, they unlock a whole new level of impact for their organization. And speaking of unlocking impact, let's talk about the elephant in the room. No. 3. Culture eats strategy for breakfast. Now this isn't my original thought. It's a quote by the legendary Peter Drucker. But how many organizations have brilliant strategies sabotaged by a toxic culture? How many companies pay lip service to diversity, equity, and inclusion while their day-to-day practices perpetuate the status quo? Or how many organizations have a stated commitment to innovation but reward employees for playing it safe? Leaders who ignore culture do so at their peril. As Simon Sinek says, a quitter never makes an excuse. A leader never blames. Culture is the soil in which strategy grows. If it's fertile, strategy flourishes. If it's barren, strategy dies. Which brings me to the final why in our discussion, the CHRO lens. CHROs have a unique vantage point. They see the organization through the lens of people and profit. And let's be clear, people are not a cost. They're an investment. Their ideas, their energy, their talents are the capital that drives business growth. As CHROs, our role is to remind executives that people are not a cost. They're an investment. Engagement drives productivity. Culture drives retention. Compliance protects growth. When leaders connect HR practices to ROI, suddenly, engagement isn't an HR initiative. It's a boardroom priority. Culture isn't something to be managed. It's something to be co-created by everyone in the organization. Compliance isn't a burden. It's a license to operate. It's our responsibility as HR leaders to make this connection explicit. When we frame HR issues in the language of business, they become everyone's issue, not just HR's issue. So the next time someone asks you about engagement or culture, don't frame it as HR's job. Frame it as business strategy. Because, in the end, strategy may set the direction, but culture determines whether you arrive at your destination. Now, if you found this perspective helpful, I have a challenge for you. Don't just subscribe to this channel, engage with it. Share your thoughts, your experiences, and your questions. Your comments help us create even more valuable content for you. So what's your ROI on HR strategy? How are you measuring the impact of engagement, performance, and culture on your business outcomes? Share your insights below. And if you'd like to dive deeper into these topics, check out the resources in the description. Until next time, keep connecting the dots between people and profit. It's not just good for business, it's good for everyone. Thank you for watching. My name is Alia-Irum. I am CHRO, Wharton Executive, SPHR, SHRM-SCP, Master of Jurisprudence, and Master of HR Management and Development. I am an award-winning CHRO, adjunct professor, and the founder of an HR consultancy. I specialize in helping organizations navigate the complex intersection of people, law, and governance. My passion is guiding organizations at the intersection of people, law, and governance. I love partnering with business leaders to develop and execute HR and compliance strategies that mitigate risk, drive engagement, and deliver business impact. When I'm not coaching executives or teaching future business leaders, you can find me traveling, hiking, or simply enjoying the great outdoors. Connect with me on social media, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on leadership, compliance, and strategy. I look forward to being a part of your professional journey. Stay tuned for more updates.